Sarvadharmastapakatvam Sarvadharmaswarupakaha Acharyanam Mahacharyo Ramakrishnaya Te Namaha. O establisher of all the faiths, embodiment of all the religions, the greatest teacher among all the teachers, O Sri Ramakrishna, my salutations to you. Namaste, Pranam. Sri Ramakrishna teaching us that dispassion is not possible unless there is satiety through enjoyments. Unless and until we fulfill those desires to enjoy the trifling enjoyments of this material world, we won't get into this mood of cultivating dispassion. We won't get into the mood of renouncing those enjoyments. Till the time we have not enjoyed, so the mind will always hanker after them. And then Sri Ramakrishna had given that very practical and most apt example of the child getting easily cajoled. You offer him a candy, you offer him a toy, you offer him something very attractive from the child's perspective, and the child will easily get carried away with those temptations and attractions. And then Sri Ramakrishna said, the moment all those candies are over, the moment his interest in playing with the toy is over, he has played, and now he has got fed up. The moment that moment of fed up comes, then suddenly the child will remember, oh, I have been wasting my time all this while playing with this insignificant toy. I want to go back to my mother. And the moment the mother's thought arises in the mind of the child, he won't even look at the toy which he was so much engrossed playing for hours together. Then suddenly he will start crying, I want to go back to my mother. I want to go back to my mother. Then you try to cajole him with another toy? No. Now you put n number of toys in front of him. Now the child wants only its mother. And Sri Ramakrishna says, it will throw away the toy and scream at the top of its voice. Nothing doing. I don't want this toy. I don't want that toy. I don't want any of the toys. I want to go back to my mother. Sri Ramakrishna says exactly the same thing happens in case of spiritual aspirants. They will play with all these trifling toys of the world, and then suddenly when they realize there is no permanent fun, there is no permanent enjoyment in playing with these toys, the permanent enjoyment is only the lap of my mother. Then they will start crying. Then that yearning, that longing for the mother, it gets cultivated. Then that dispassion, the feeling of renunciation, it ignites. So Sri Ramakrishna says, don't worry about all these things. How to cultivate dispassion? It will automatically happen when you are satisfied with the enjoyments of these worldly temptations. When you get fed up with all these worldly enjoyments, automatically you will start thinking about your divine mother. Now the BRAHMOs, they are again thinking about what to ask, how Sri Ramakrishna about. They have asked so many things. Now as per the BRAHMO tradition, they don't follow the traditional guru concept of the orthodox Hinduism. They don't follow that traditional guru. The knowledge comes from guru to disciple, then the disciple becomes guru, then to another disciple. So it doesn't happen that way in the BRAHMO tradition. So this fellow, one devotee asks Sri Ramakrishna, is spiritual knowledge impossible without a guru? Now they don't have this structured approach of giving knowledge, guru giving knowledge to the disciple. They don't have, the BRAHMOs, they didn't have that structured approach. So he said that if there is no guru, is it that spiritual knowledge is not possible? Then Sri Ramakrishna says, you are asking me about the guru? Well, Satchidananda alone is the guru, Sri Ramakrishna says. That great Almighty, the indivisible, the Nirakar, the Nirguna, Satchidananda is the ultimate Guru. Nobody can teach anything to another person without the concurrence of Satchidananda. So now Sri Ramakrishna further elaborates this point. He says, if a man in the form of a Guru awakens spiritual consciousness in you, then know for certain that it is God the Absolute who has assumed this form, this human form, for your sake. Now, Satchidananda is formless. Satchidananda cannot come down in the form of a Guru and just impart a mantra to the disciple. So a human Guru has to impart the mantra. A human Guru has to initiate the disciple into the spiritual consciousness. Sri Ramakrishna says, when a human Guru does it, know for sure that it is the Satchidananda in the form of this human Guru who has come down for your sake, to impart you the mantra, to initiate you into the spiritual journey. Now your spiritual journey starts. The Guru has given you the mantra. It is not just this human form of the Guru has given you. The Satchidananda in the form of human Guru. Like we worship deities, like we worship clay images, we worship the same Satchidananda, the same Nirakar, Nirguna Brahman in this Sakar and Saguna deity. So Sri Ramakrishna says, even the human Guru who imparts the spiritual consciousness in the disciple is nothing but the form of that Satchidananda which has come for your sake, for the sake of the disciple. The Guru is like a companion who leads you by the hand. He will take care of your journey onwards. He will take you by your hand. Come, my child. Like when the child starts walking the initial steps, first just takes a few steps, the parents are so delighted. Oh, he has taken the first step. Then immediately they will start clicking pictures, taking videos. And then as the child starts slowly taking the steps, then father or the mother, then they will hold the hand of the child. The child will hold the hand of father or mother, and then will start taking longer strides. So Sri Ramakrishna says, Guru exactly in the same manner is like your companion, he is your constant companion on this spiritual journey, and he will lead you, holding you by his hand. After the realization of God, one loses distinction between the Guru and the disciples. And when the disciple attains the ultimate realization, when the disciple attains the ultimate enlightenment, when the disciple attains oneness with the Brahman, then that duality, then that Guru and Shishya as two distinct individuals, feeling of Guru and Shishya as two distinct individuals, that feeling just vanishes. Then there is no Guru, there is no disciple. It is all Advaita. There is no duality. There is only one thing then. The disciple has become one with the Brahman. The disciple becomes one with the Guru. Now there are no two distinct entities. Therefore, Sri Ramakrishna says, now Sri Ramakrishna quotes an example from the scriptures. Sukadeva, the great saint, the great learned yogi. Sukadeva wanted he was actually a born divine soul. But he too had to undergo this discipline of becoming a disciple of some Guru. So he approached Janaka. Sukadeva approached Janaka to teach him about Brahman, to give him the Atma Jnana, to give him the Brahma Jnana. Now Janaka, Sri Ramakrishna always, he has quoted so many times the example of Janaka, the great king, that Sri Ramakrishna used to tell about Janaka, the man, the great Brahmajnani who plays with two swords in his hands. One is the sword of karma and one is the sword of jnana. Janaka, who is the king, is also a Brahmajnani, and he is performing both the duties so meticulously he is also imparting Brahmajnana, and as a king, he is also taking care of all the affairs in his kingdom. The most perfect human being for that matter, who can travel both the coasts of the Paramartha and the worldly life. So Sukadeva has come to Janaka to get the Brahmajnana. And Janaka tells him, now let us see what Sri Ramakrishna is quoting. That creates one loses the distinction between the guru and the disciple. That creates a very difficult situation, Sri Ramakrishna says. Now, disciple has become one with the guru, and that creates a very difficult situation. There, the guru and the disciple do not see each other. The guru and the disciple, as two entities, they do not see each other. The guru cannot see disciple. Disciple cannot see guru, because both have become one. The disciple has attained the ultimate knowledge. The disciple has attained the oneness with the Brahman. Guru has vanished. For Guru, disciple has vanished. They both have merged into that ultimate Satchidananda Brahman, the existence, knowledge, bliss absolute. It is the God absolute. That is the only entity now. That is the only reality now. Now the duality has gone. So Sri Ramakrishna says this becomes a very, very a difficult situation. We are losing our individualities. The Guru has lost his individuality as the Guru. The disciple has lost his individuality as the disciple. No two beings now. It is only one. And then Sri Ramakrishna says, it was for this reason that Janaka said to Sukadeva, give first my teacher's fee if you want me to initiate you into the knowledge of Brahman. When Sukadeva went to Janaka to get Brahmajnana, Janaka said, okay, I will teach you Brahmajnana. But I won't wait for you to give me that Guru Dakshina after my imparting you the knowledge of Brahman. First you give me the Guru Dakshina. Otherwise, once you gain the knowledge of Brahman, he will say, who is Janaka? To whom should I give the Guru Dakshina? Now, there is no Sukadeva, there is no Janaka. Sukadeva has merged in Janaka. Janaka has merged in Sukadeva. Both have become the Nirakara, Nirguna, Advaita Brahman. So, this example Sri Ramakrishna gives to bring it to our understanding that even if a human guru takes us on the spiritual path, know for sure that that guru is the representative of the eternal Brahman. That guru is not acting just as a human guru. That guru has the backing of the Satchidananda Brahman. That guru has the authority given to him, given to her by the eternal God. For the distinction between the teacher and the disciple ceases to exist after the disciple attains to Brahman. The relationship between them remains as long as the disciple does not see God. Till the time the disciple has not attained the Brahmajnana, till the time the disciple has not seen the God, that distinction between Guru and the disciple, it remains. Then there is a reverence to the Guru, there is all the worship of the Guru. But once the God realization happens, once the disciple gets the knowledge of the Brahman, the Brahmajnana, then the Guru just vanishes. And not only this, in fact, our Ma has said at one point of time that after God realization, even the gods and goddesses, they vanish. Once you attain to that ultimate Brahmajnana, then who is Rama, who is Krishna, who is Kali, who is Durga? None of these they remain. Then it is just oneness with the Brahman. And if it can happen with the deities, it can happen with the personal gods, then what about the Guru? Guru is just a human form then. So Guru's form also vanishes on attainment of the Brahmajnana. So that is a very tricky situation, kind of it comes as the disciple attains the Brahmajnana, that the guru vanishes, the disciple vanishes, then only there is one reality, the Nirakar, Nirguna, Advaita Brahman. Om Namah Shri Bhagavate Ramakrishnaya. Sri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu. Jai Thakur, Jai Ma, Jai Swamiji.